Hey everyone, welcome back to the Talk with Maynard Videocast. It's been a long time since I did one of these videos, so I'm back and ready to do some more. I'm completely changing the Talk with Maynard Videocast videos because the other day I had a crazy idea that I was going to find all the good stories in the world and bring them to you in these videos once a week. I got this idea from watching one of my favorite YouTubers called Life Apollos. He does automotive news several days a week, and that's what he does. He gives you the best automotive news out there. And so I got inspired by his videos to do this. And also I noticed there isn't very much good news in this world, and so I wanted to bring you only the good news that's in this world. Also, on the day I decided to do this, I noticed a really good news story in the news that we'll get to in a little bit. So let's get to this Talk with Maynard Videocast video, and I'll give you some of the best news I could find in the world this week. So I guess we'll get right into our first story. This is the story I seen a couple weeks ago that gave me the idea to do these videos. And there's also a really good Life Apollos video that night, so it's kind of like an epiphany, and I felt like I had to do this. So let's get to this first story that happened a couple weeks ago, but I have to share it because it's so good, even though most of y'all have probably seen it on CNN, Fox News, and ABC News. So I have the story right here from the Good News Network website I found that has only good news stories on it. This story is titled, Little League Batter Hit in the Head Embraces Devastated Pitcher, an Inspiring Display of Sportsmanship. This video is so good and the story is so good, so I just felt like I had to share it with you. So here are the highlights from this amazing story. It starts off like this. One of the balls thrown by the pitcher for Texas East got away from him and beamed the batter in the head, knocking off his helmet and leaving him lying on the ground. The 12-year-old Oklahoma player got up and signaled he was alright and walked to the base as fans in Waco, Texas applauded him. So, he got hit by a ball and he said he was okay, but the story doesn't end there. The story then goes on to say, even though Isaiah Jarvis recovered, he knows from 90 feet away the pitcher was having a much harder time. Caden Shelton was hanging his head. He was clearly upset about what had occurred. Isaiah dropped his helmet at the bag and walked slowly towards the pitcher's mound. This is where the story gets very interesting. He then wrapped his arms around the pitcher and began assuring him that everything was okay. That's what you call good sportsmanship right there. Whenever I seen this story, I just couldn't believe it. You don't hear about things like this happening in the world today. So it's good that people still can show good sportsmanship even in the heat of one of the most important games of their life. So this is a very amazing story, and it's also the one that inspired me to do this video series. So let's move on to our next story. This story is really great, and it's about a pet saving a woman's life. Our pets are our closest friends, and they definitely want to help us out in the time of need. Some people believe that our pets just want food, and that's why they take good care of us, so we'll feed them. But I think there's much more than this. I think our cats really do love us and want to be around us and like to take care of us in our times of need. So the title of this story is, Hero Cat Saves Owner Who Was Having a Heart Attack by Pounding Its Paws on Her Chest. Oh, this is just amazing to hear a cat saving a woman's life, because cats tend to really care about themselves the most, but this shows that cats do love their owners. The story goes like this. A hero cat saved his owner's life by pounding his paws on her chest to wake her up after she suffered a heart attack. Sam Felstead was asleep when she was awoken by her 7-year-old cat Billy at 4:30 a.m. She realized she was unable to move her body and had shooting pain down her right side, so she called her mom Karen for help. Karen then rushed the 42-year-old to the hospital, where doctors told her she had suffered a massive heart attack. This is just amazing that the cat noticed something wrong with its owner and immediately leapt into action to save the woman's life. Felstead says, "I'm grateful for him as my alarm was set for another 2 hours, so who knows if I would have been woken up." It's just so amazing that this cat knew that something was wrong and could feel it. An expert says, "I do believe he probably did save her life because that's what enabled her to get medical help." This story is just so great. We have our animals around our house that we really enjoy, and they do seem like they really care for us, and they're always there to help if we need help. So even animals can be amazing and help us and save our lives. So that's a really great story, and I just felt like it was a perfect story to share with you all. So that about wraps up this video. But there's one more thing I wanted to talk about at the end of this video, because it is still Talk with Maynard, and I want to let you know what's going on with Project Maynardstang and what's going on in the muscular dystrophy world. So Project Maynardstang is going to be celebrating its first annual month of Maynardstang. I want to have videos every weekday in the month of September. I'm also going to have lots of quotes on Facebook and Instagram, and some short videos on TikTok and YouTube. So it's really going to be a big month. The reason I'm doing this is because at the end of the month, we're holding our annual car show where we raise funds and awareness for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So I want to fill the month up to get people excited for that car show and get people excited to help raise awareness for muscle disease. But I didn't know that also in September it is Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month. And I have a whole article here from MDA, the Muscular Dystrophy Association. And it says, the Muscular Dystrophy Association kicks off 30 Days of Strength campaign for National Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month in September. So I think it's pretty crazy that I decided to do my fundraising push during September for Muscular Dystrophy Awareness Month. It's just crazy how that worked out. I'm not going to read much of this article. I will leave it linked in the description below so you can check it out. But there's going to be lots. Let me see. There's going to be lots of events. They're going to have an MDA tribute tour in St. Louis on September 1st through 4th. There's going to be lots of public service announcements and lots of advocacy for different things that muscular dystrophy patients and people have a hard time with. There's also going to be education programs and fundraising. There's several muscle walks. The muscle walk I'm participating in isn't in September. It's not till November. But that's what this whole push is about, is raising awareness for muscular dystrophy and also raising money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association at the Muscle Walk in Waco that we're attending in November. I mean, it's in Dallas. And then there's going to be tons of other events. If you want to check it out, you can check out this whole article in the description below. Anyway, that's all I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, it's the month of Maynardstang, where I try to raise as much awareness for muscular dystrophy and the Muscular Dystrophy Association as possible. To support me and MDA, please visit ProjectMaynardstang.com to buy the official Project Maynardstang cruise and merch. All proceeds will go to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Thank you for watching. Woo, woo, woo.